Do not blink. It is your boy Ink. We did something today. Tell you what. I'm gonna get a spoon. That's not what we did today. Even if we only did that, that was a pretty useful day. Today is the 17th November 2024. 13 November 2024. You'll have to excuse me as I make myself a coffee. You can see the sunrise. So as the sun is rising, we should be rising too, right? Love this new shirt. Look at this shit. Thanks a lot, Mom. It's really nice. It's really, really nice. So, we did something that we never did. I was watching Arcane yesterday. It was really good. I kind of want to take the day off, right? Not do a lot of work. Why? Because I fucking deserve it. Hello? Hello? Fucking deserve it. But most of all, because I'm able to. You know what I mean? It's not about, oh, can I do it? It's about, if I can, I should. Right? Stop doing things because you have to do them. Do things because you want to do them. Please. I made a mess. But copico. Delicious. So, we did something that we never do. I realized that yesterday, just give me a sec, we're going to be taking care of this today. Right? I did a review of Assassination Classroom episode 1 and 2. Sadly, that review is good. You should check it out because I'll be including the first version and this version. Oh, I just spoiled it. I'm going to do two versions. I came in with a closed-minded. And it's funny because when I say why Assassination Classroom, I mention, oh, I want to be open-minded to something that is better. Something that is more so our style. Assassination Classroom isn't, I don't know, it's not one of the manga or anime that I would normally watch, even though I read it. And I came in with that mentality of, okay, I promise you guys transparency. I promise you guys to be honest. First episode, I came in with the mindset of don't fucking give it a chance. Give it a fucking chance. Stop reminding yourself that you fucking hated it the first time. Take a deep breath. Watch it again and give it a chance. Now the second episode is like, okay, well, this is okay. But I wasn't able to enjoy it because I was so focused on having this new experience that I wasn't focused on the experience itself. And I wanted to have this new experience because the past experience was a negative one. So what I did, which I never do, never do, closed my brain and went to sleep, woke up, watched Arcane, which was really, and I say one, did I say really, or did I say it twice? I don't know how many times I say it, so we'll do it one last time for good luck. Really, good. And I rewatched episode 1 and 2 of the first season. I gotta say, you know what? It was the exact same experience. But guess what? Instead of focusing on the experience that we're having, I watched it twice to focus on the show that we're watching. So if you don't mind, of course, we're gonna redo the review, and we're gonna redo it not as how I feel, but at the show itself. How I feel, ultimately speaking, you shouldn't care. And I mean this sincerely. You came to watch a video about a show. It's not like, oh man, I care about this. No, it's okay, well, this is the way the narrator is feeling. Am I feeling the same way, or am I feeling opposite of this way? Why am I feeling something else in the narrator? Is it in the action that we're seeing, or in the way it's being told, right? I can tell you that this is turquoise, right? You can say that it's blue. Are we wrong? Am I wrong? No. Are you wrong? No. It's a question of perception. It's a question of my understanding. Ultimately, my understanding or my way of feeling toward the show shouldn't affect your understanding or your way of feeling toward the show, right? Can we agree on that? Awesome. So long story short, because again, we're rambling. Season 1, episode 1 is actually a really cool episode. One of my biggest problem was that you're introducing character. Assassination Classroom, the first episode is really fast paced. So you have this classroom right away, they're trying to kill the teacher. Like, okay. Then you learn the teacher is a monster that destroyed the moon. Okay. And you realize that none of them have a name. Okay, then the first episode finish by a student almost committing, almost unaliving himself for other student to get cash, right? Okay, very fast pacing. So when you rewatch it a second time, you once again realize that the theme of color, like I said yesterday, is actually really important, the darker side of things. When characters, and I feel like this is so powerful because I just told you, literally just told you, how I feel shouldn't affect how you feel. How I understand things shouldn't affect how you understand things. We can have a different understanding and that's totally fine, right? The sky is blue. The sky isn't blue. It's all a matter of how you see things. And the way you see things shouldn't be affected by the way other people see things. Don't be a sheep. Be yourself, right? So the color scheme is actually really cool. When it's more joyful moments, it's more colorful. When it's darker, it's darker. See, even in the first episode, you actually see a lot of good things. There's a lot of dark things. Dark theme, but there's a lot of positive theme. So one of the dark theme that you're having is actually quite simple. One of the dark theme that you're having is literally, figuratively, and and that's pretty much the only word I know in English. But the dark theme are the students themselves. You hear how they're disliked because they're in this class. You hear how they doubt themselves. You hear how the main character, because the kid who tried to unalive himself is the main character, right? There's not supposed to be a main character, but he is a main character, trust me. And you feel like it's a very dark thing. Even the plot of this show is very dark. You're in a class being taught by a monster who says, if you don't kill me in a year, I'll destroy the planet. Very dark theme. So what are the positive theme? Well, the guy teaching. Because when he is teaching, it's actually really sweet. You can tell that he cares about the student, and you can tell that the students are really helped by him. So this is one of the positive themes. This is actually quite nice. You take a classroom, because the assassination classroom is 2 words. Assassination, which is what the kids, right? What the kids are trying to do. And we have the classroom, which is the teachers teaching students. A classroom is what? A class where you learn. What is a class? A local, right? Or a room. That's it. 4 walls. 4 walls. You can be in a fucking prison and still learn. It's a classroom. You can call it a classroom if you want. This is what we're having. Also, we have part of the government. Not so much, more so in episode number 2. But the government gets involved. And again, they're teaching the kid how to kill him. And it's kind of funny because we're going to be watching this more in episode 2. But episode number 1, there's already like classmates. That's a negative though. That's negative. They're in the same class, but nobody's friend with nobody. Nobody is best friend. There's no groups. There's groups, but they're bad people. They're bad students, right? That's pretty much it for episode number 1. Episode number 2, we have a lot more. So episode number 2, now that we got away with the plot, we're seeing why. Tell me why I never went on eBay. Tell me why I sing out so loud at 7 a.m. My neighbor think I am fucking insane. It is okay, yeah. You realize that if you didn't talk about the students, because they might be having a episode each. In this one, we have a baseball player. And although the goal is to kill the teacher, see, this one is one of the most, it's a bit boring because he really does help the student with baseball. And to me, the pacing wasn't good. That's why it's a bit boring. Because once again, you're like, okay, well, you're helping the kids, but we don't know nothing about the kids. So you're basically helping a stranger. Then you realize that this episode, the classroom is made of what? 26 students. She spent 26 episodes introducing the students. Then you already went halfway through this. Then you realize that the student, and I mean this sincerely, maybe because I'm an adult, but I mean this sincerely. You realize that the name of the student, who he is, doesn't really matter. It's a student and it's a teacher, which is the whole plot of the show. Let's say movie. Not sure as to why I was gonna say movie. So, am I forgetting something? Yeah, I'm forgetting a lot of things. We have a new student, Karma, which is possibly one of my favorite students. See, Karma. See, I told you the students are not that important, right? And they're important, but not that much. Um, but there's one student that is Nagiba or Nagika, I'm not sure, who is the main character, and there's gonna be a student introduced in episode number 3, which is Karma. And Karma is gonna be a student that is the possibly the one with the most ability to kill the teacher. See, Karma is the classic rule. Nagiba is the main character. Nagiba doesn't have an ounce of a killer instinct, right? Karma is the extremely talented children that has a whole body of killer instincts, and it's gonna be talent versus hard work, right? We already know how that ends. Well, I don't know how that ends. So long story short, we have this. We have one of the government people that is there, and is actually quite a cool character. I actually really enjoyed this character. I think he's one of the nicest one. Because what they're gonna do is they're gonna have students to kill the teacher, but they're gonna have other member of faculty or the faculty to help him. And out of the member of the faculty, if my memory serves well, he's possibly the best one, the coolest one. See, you realize right away in episode number 2 that thanks to this teacher, these kids seem happy, they're playing. Thanks to the teacher, these kids tend to play together. They tend to have a mentality of this is a team. So he's already seeing the positive impact, right? The other ones, see, this is a thing. So spoiler. That's the thing. This faculty teacher is sent by the government. The other ones are assassin. The government worker possibly have a better sense of justice, of moral, than a higher kill. Who knows? That's pretty much the show. Anywho, I love you guys. Take it easy. Bye.